Remember all those times you were warned of dire consequences if you did or didn't do something? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 old wives' tales.
Reagan, Clinton, Bush, and now even Obama all looking a little more gray when they're coming out of that White House of theirs. A little salt with that pepper. Could it be, as the ancient legend goes, that having a stressful job causes graying hair?
For this list, we're looking at some of the most commonly repeated urban legends or superstitions that are traditionally passed down from generation to generation. Some are true, some are false, but you've probably heard or believed one or two in your lifetime.
The acne monster is real, and it will get you. It hears your thoughts and has a thirst for your blood.
Number 10. If you keep making that face, it'll stay that way.
Girls, you know, if you make faces like that and somebody slaps you on the back, you'll stay that way forever.
When you're a kid, it's a blast to mock your friends by making silly faces, sticking out your tongue, or crossing your eyes. However, it's not nearly as fun when you're worried your face might never return to normal.
Wait till they get a load of me.
Although this one is clearly untrue, adults knew that nothing short of a dire threat or an appeal to your vanity would get you to stop tormenting your siblings or classmates.
I don't know. That's like, okay.
The grimace that seemed funny when directed towards someone else would stop being so hilarious if you had to see it in the mirror for the rest of your life, wouldn't it? Number 9. Sitting too close to the TV ruins your eyesight.
Oh, honey, you're gonna ruin your eyes. This is not good for you.
Who hasn't heard this warning? Even so, you most likely did it anyway when your parents weren't watching. Bonus points if you were in a dark room as you sat almost nose to nose with your favorite characters.
What do you look like?
If you're kicking yourself for your childhood viewing habits every morning when you put on your glasses, you can stop. This one's a myth. Actually, there was a time when this old wives' tale might have been true. The earliest General Electric TVs emitted radiation that was hazardous to your eyes.
Shitbox.
However, that was quickly fixed, and the worst things today's TVs can cause are eye strain and fatigue.
Timmy, don't sit so close to the TV. It's not good for you.
Number 8. Cows lie down when it's about to rain. Cows can't talk, but if they're sitting down, they're telling you to hurry home and hunker down, 'cause bad weather is a-comin'. If there are no cows in your neighborhood, you might get the same message from trees. When the wind blows before a storm, you can see the bottoms of the leaves on the trees, which are often a different shade from the topside. However, scientifically speaking, neither cows nor leaves can predict the weather. But thinking they can might help us feel more in control of the uncontrollable.
Cow. I gotta go, Julia. We got cows. Another cow.
Actually, I think that was the same one.
Number 7. Eating carrots will improve your vision.
You don't like spinach? I hate it. Yeah. Eat this spinach.
Spinach gives you big muscles, and carrots help you maintain perfect vision. Isn't it funny how when you were little and you didn't want to eat a certain food, you were told that doing so would practically give you superpowers?
What's up, Doc?
This myth might have stemmed from World War II, when British forces hid the fact they were using radar by telling the Germans their soldiers had unsurpassed night vision due to their carrot-eating habits.
Churchill puts great faith in radar. That's vital.
While it's true that carrots are full of vitamin A and beta-carotene, which are both good for eye health, they're not likely to prevent you from needing glasses if everyone in your family wears them.
Eat your vegetables.
Number 6. Masturbation causes blindness, deafness, or hairy palms. If you can't get to someone on a moral level, then try to freak them out. Masturbation has been denounced by religions across the world for thousands of years as a morally reprehensible act.
I think most healthy people do.
You touch your own malawach. Disgusting.
Whether you believe that or not, you might have been told that making hand party will cause you to go blind, go deaf, go crazy, or grow hair on your palms. Scientists have researched this one significantly and have found no correlation between choking the chicken and any negative physiological effects. So whatever you do in the privacy of your own home will stay private.
Okay, it's back.
Oh, that's me. I'm just masturbating.
What? Why?
This is how I go to sleep.
Oh, don't. Come on, dude. I'm right here next to you.
Just shut your eyes, Peter.
Number 5. Cracking your knuckles will give you arthritis. This habit won't give you arthritis, but it's not particularly good for your hands either. If you crack your knuckles, you still might end up with sore, swollen knuckles, and you might have a harder time getting a good grip on objects compared to those who aren't knuckle crackers.
Come on, B. You can do this. Yell is your dream. Just stop cracking your knuckles.
At the very least, frequent knuckle cracking may cause anyone within earshot to instantly dislike you, get extremely annoyed, or give you dirty looks. Any of which should be reason enough to stop, even if you haven't been warned about arthritis.
Wait a minute, can you rewind that tape? Am I seeing what I think?
That's probably one of the moments that I like the best.
You can pop your knuckle? Britney Spears is popping her knuckle.
How do you do that? I don't know.
Number 4. Eating chocolate will make acne worse.
Hi, I'm not a normal person, but I have a normal problem. It's called acne, and it messes up your face.
Something that tastes this good has gotta be bad for you, right?
Don't do that! Don't do that! You're contaminating my entire river! Please, I beg you, Augustus!
Well, not necessarily. Acne is actually caused by bacteria, but it can be exacerbated by numerous influences that depend on you. Hormones, your environment, makeup, stress, any of these things can make your face look like a pizza if you're not careful, and if you're susceptible to such things. But your fondness for king-size candy bars is most likely not the cause. So as long as you're not worried about the extra calories, you can ignore this common old wives' tale.
I could eat about 1.5 million of these.
Number 3. Feed a fever, starve a cold.
Let's do something crazy.
I know, let's rest and drink lots of fluids.
It just figures that when you're given the green light to eat as much of anything as you want, it's at a time when you're not interested in chowing down.
Dr. Cheever, I think I'm sick.
What? What's going on? What kind of symptoms do you have?
Can't swallow.
If you're feverish and in bed with the flu, you'd probably rather nap than nosh.
Bon appetit.
And when you have a cold, you might find that anything you try to eat tastes like cardboard.
It's the kind of shit you'd expect Tiger Woods to tee off with. Look at it. Rubber.
Whether it's a cold or a fever that ails you, it's best to eat healthily and keep yourself hydrated so you'll heal more quickly. Starvation isn't a cure.
Let me tell you about a little thing I like to call mind over body. You see, whenever I start feeling sick, I just stop being sick and be awesome instead. True story.
Number 2. If you go out with wet hair, you'll catch a cold.
Cold enough?
If you haven't been around someone who has a cold, or haven't been exposed to the virus some other way, you could let icicles form on your head and still not get sick, no matter what you've been told.
I'm all wet. Can I come in?
This old wives' tale has been studied and proven false. However, if you go outside with wet hair on a freezing cold day, it's likely to feel pretty unpleasant just the same. So while you don't have to worry about catching a cold from soaked strands, you're still better off reaching for the blow dryer on frosty winter mornings. Before we reveal our #1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Don't you know what's gonna happen? Every time you shave it, it's gonna come in thicker and fuller and darker.
Oh, that's an old wives' tale.
Fish are friends, not food. Except stinking dolphins.
Oh, so your hairline has receded a 1/4 of an inch. So what?
1/4 of an inch? Do you think it's that much?
Well, there. Now, you see? You blew a fuse.
Oh, well, don't just stand there talking about it.
It's not so bad. It's more tingly than hot.
Yeah.
#1. Wait at least an hour after eating before swimming.
Nova 969 thinks the rule of waiting an hour after eating before swimming is for chumps. Baloney.
When you were a kid, scarfing food and jumping into the pool were probably 2 things you did a lot.
That's the Jingle Bell Rock.
But your parents almost definitely warned you against doing both together, telling you that swimming too soon after eating would lead to stomach cramps and possibly even drowning. Yeesh. If you really want to practice your breaststroke after lunch, fear not, you'll survive. But there are actual medical reasons why swimming right after eating could cause cramps. So if you've eaten a big meal, consider waiting a little while before getting into the water.
Cannonball!
However, if you don't, you won't drown. Probably.
Hold on!
Do you agree with our list? Which old wives' tales freaked you out the most?
Will there be anything else?
Oh, yes, my dear man. More beans.
Granny, ew!
For more fascinating top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Look at this!